What's up, guys? This is Chad.
And this is Dave, and we are Tritonal.
And you're tuned in to trancefix.nl. It feels great, guys. Yeah, exciting to be here. We've hung out with Philo and Perry, First State, Will Holland this evening in the hotel.
Well, lately we just traveled. We got back from Guatemala and California, Copperopolis, and we played a couple shows before then in Canada, Montreal. But other than that, we've been in the studio working on our debut artist album, Remixes.
Man, we are absolutely blessed. Piercing the Quiet, we could not have asked for a better reaction by the fans. All over the world, it was top 10 iTunes charted globally. It got up to number 5 in the US on iTunes Dance Chart. It stormed the Beatport Top 100 poll, and the singles have done amazing. Lifted, Broken Down, Something New, I Can Breathe, have all been great. We're hoping for the same with the next one, which is Still With Me. It's been an amazing year, from starting our own record label to launching the album, the touring, the festivals, the clubs. It's been definitely Tritonal's best year to date, and we could not be more excited about the future.
You pull me closer.
I'd been producing for a while before then, and so had Chad, and so finally, after meeting online, around the 15th, I decided to go ahead and make the call and move down. Because before then, we had met at finally at his studio. Will Holland's in the back there distracting me. So we ended up creating something really fresh. So from there on out, we decided to go ahead and make new originals and whatnot.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely just would like to thank the guys that have been supportive early on. Armin, Ferry, Above and Beyond, Gareth Emery were playing our records straight out of the gate on their radio shows. I know that helped a lot. So, and we just worked really hard right away. I think we're blessed to be able to start in the studio full time. Don't be afraid to fail, and not every idea is amazing. Get that down in deep and know that, you've got to flush through a lot of mediocre or sometimes even really bad ideas in order to get to the good ones, and we do that every day. Like, a lot of the stuff that we come up with isn't good enough to release, and you guys never hear that stuff. So I would say just patience and the ability to get frustrated, take a break, leave, come back, and continue to fight through, the creative process.
Yeah, and to add on to that, I mean, when you do that, when you step away and do take time, that's when you're going to get the better result. Because if you do force it and you always force it, you're pretty much just forcing a track, and the end result isn't going to be as great as if you wait.
Man, excuse the language. A couple of guys bouncing up and down like crazy, man. We get into it. We love it. We're passionate about it. And we love to interact with the fans, and we love to see the fans interact with us. Man, I'm trying to ease off. Sugar-free is the direction that I'm in now. I like to keep it around 2. Any more than that, and it kind of gets a little jittery up there.
I I can't focus. If I have a Red Bull, like my hands start twitching. I mess up. I can't do it.
Na, na, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, actually, I've had my headphones knocked off. I've had my head hit. I've had my yeah, a lot of stuff has happened. I mean, it's
part of the war up there.
Yeah, I mean, we've kicked each other a lot. I mean, you know, we've been in a cramped vocal, not a vocal booth. I'm sorry, a cramped DJ booth.
Yeah.
We're both just trying to be like, all right,
God,
we're all trying
rocking
to get
into each
this
other.
here, like
Yeah.
fish.
Love can't stay on a higher ground. The forefront.
You know, it's been an absolute incredible learning experience working with Christina. I remember the very first day I actually met her. Chad met her through a friend, actually, one of your friends, Jesse, and so Chad had known her for a bit before I actually got to actually have the pleasure of meeting her. And, you know, I mean, going through all of the old trance records, like Above and Beyond, with how they sing, you know, their records. I mean, we were always, like, telling Christina, you know, maybe kind of sing sort of like that. And, you know, she has such a soulful voice, you know,
Yes.
and it's unique, and that's what we like about it.
Lift it. Lift it.
Yeah, you sometimes hear backlash on that about how trance should not be performed live and it's got to be kept in this like plastic little case, and we don't agree. Christina is an amazing performer. She's got awesome energy. She's got good stage presence, a wonderful vibe, and like us, is bouncing full of energy. So when we go up there and she's performing her tracks live, yes, it's not going to sound as absolutely perfect as a studio production, but that's what makes it cool and organic and neat. I'm a big kind of family and friends guy. I love to work out and live in community. You know, I think music does consume a large part of our lives. It's obvious it does take up so much time. But I mean, you know, Dave, what, film scoring?
I mean, Will, film scoring. I love to
video
teach,
editing.
Yeah, I love to teach classes as well on production. I mean, that's kind of a side hobby of mine. Like we were talking earlier. I mean, I do love working on cars whenever I can. My own car. I mean, it's kind of
Brutus
kinda,
here.
Yeah, it's kind of just like
Gets on his oil cap.
it's kind of just it kind of gives you time to think. You know, having time away can be good because you know you might be like, by God, I've got a melody.
While you're under the car.
You never know. You never know. I mean, it could be anything. You could be positioning a lamp on the table and be like, hold on a minute.
All right.
I saw the lamp there and had to say it. I have a train horn on my car because I thought it would be really... I'm a prankster.
He is a
I am a
prankster. This
complete
guy,
prankster.
man.
I mean,
I swear.
none of you may really see that in me, but I prank Chad, I prank my girlfriend, I prank...
We got to
my
get this
friends.
guy. If you have any suggestions on how we can just nail Dave, just send them over.
I do have the train horn in my car because there are times where, I mean...
People are drunk.
People do get drunk downtown.
And downtown.
And I don't go out and party, but sometimes my friends and I will be like, hey, let's go take a ride in Dave's car and let's go train horn some people. For example,
Scares the...
you can hear this train horn 6 miles away.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Hands down. It is hard and it does get busy, but it is a blessing. And that said, it is definitely not the easiest.
No, it's not,
It is
especially-
very hard and is very time consuming, and you have to do a lot of stuff really well, consistently, in order to have success. And, you know, our work ethic isn't a testament to the things that we've been able to accomplish.
Yeah, and I don't think I could appreciate it enough, especially with my family helping me out so much and supporting me as hard as it is to, you know, when we're traveling and when we're doing, you know, productions in the studio 6 days a week, it can be hard to you know, to see everybody and to visit family.
Keep relationships
and
intact.
it's nice that I have a family behind me that's always supporting me and understands.
Absolutely. Me as well.
Darling, you see now that it never was. We
We have some fan interviews here, and here's the hat. And the first one from Daniel says, "What do you guys like to do besides producing and DJing?"
Well, Daniel, actually, I mean, Chad, you want to start this one? You like to work out a lot, actually.
Yeah, I run 5 to 7 miles, 5 to 6 times a week. I have a beautiful wife who I love spending time with. I'm happily married and big in the community and groups and whatnot. So social is a big part of it.
Yeah. It's likewise for me too. I do like spending time away and spending time with my girlfriend and my friends, and being able to work on my car whenever I can. I mean, it takes my mind off of things, and we're able to think about, that melody could come to our heads, and we could go back into the studio. So it's a refreshing break on the creative process. All right, so here we go.
All right.
Question is, from Diego, who would you like to do a collab with?
Oh, there's some guys out there. That's a good question, Diego. We've been speaking with Artie about possibly doing one. Really love what Caillou and Albert have been doing. They're two of our favorite producers as well, Stoneface and Terminal. We are excited to be doing a remix of Caillou and Albert. We cannot tell you what that is yet because it is not finished and approved. But if it is, you'll be happy to know we'll be posting a clip of that very, very soon.
Definitely.
All right, last question is by Johnny. Have you ever gotten mad at each other and taken a few days off? Good question, Johnny.
That's actually a good one. I saw this one on Facebook, and I thought that was a great question because in order for us to have a healthy relationship in the studio, sometimes it can be good to even feel when we're going to need time off. For example, when we have a long trip, we do get irritable, we get delirious, and it's good to just be like, you know what? We're going to go ahead and just kind of separate for a little bit and then come back the next day. So it's actually healthy.
It's healthy.
It's healthy to spend some time away.
It is.
Just as it would be with anything else, even with the music.
Holy hell, we've hit the bottom, fading on the ones we love.
Yeah. I mean, we call them our Tritonians. If you are a Tritonian, you know who you are. Dave and I try to get back to as many of them as we can on Facebook and Twitter and email. We love you guys. We would not be here or doing the things that we're doing without your love and support, the support of the album, the support of the mixes, the support of Air Up There, the radio show, and at the gigs. We love you guys, and we just want to thank you for supporting us in all that we do. And I think that's about it, right?
Yeah, no, for sure. We wouldn't be able to be where we are without you guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Sweet.